Now you're seeing on the screen is Chinese President Xi Jinping. She's about to lay a wreath at the cornerstone of the Chinese Cultural Center and unveil a monument of Confucius. The Chinese Cultural Center will shortly open to the public in Belgrade, the capital of Serbia. Now, it will be the first Chinese cultural center in the Balkan region. And more Serbian people are actually becoming interested in the Chinese language, medicine, and culture. Chinese language lessons are being introduced in primary schools, middle schools, and university in Serbia. Again, if you're joining us this moment, we're bringing you the live picture of Chinese President laying a wreath at the cornerstone of a cultural there in Belgrade. Well, the China and Serbia friendship marked by common memories like the 1972 movie Walter Defends Sarajevo has become, in the Serbian president's words, as strong as the Great Wall. Well, Chinese President Xi Jinping is embarked on this three-state tour to Serbia, Poland, and Uzbekistan. You're watching the live picture of the president laying wreath. You're watching a commemorative event live in Belgrade. Chinese president just laid a wreath at the Cornerstone Cultural Center there in Belgrade. Chinese anthem was played, and now the band is playing the anthem of Serbia. The president, along with other officials, are paying tribute there. Again, this is the first leg of Chinese President Xi Jinping's state visit to three countries. He just landed in Belgrade a couple of hours ago. He has a pretty packed schedule there during his stay in Serbia. He'll be meeting with his Serbian counterpart. Events he will be attending include a cooperation deal signing ceremony, a visit to a local steel mill acquired earlier this year by a Chinese company, as well as this one you're watching right now, laying a cornerstone with the Serbian president for a Chinese cultural center in the capital city. And also notably, I gotta mention this is the very first visit by a Chinese president to the nation in its present and past form in over 3 decades. Pretty significant visit there. And lots of areas between China and Serbia cooperating in economically we are expecting. Now, within the frameworks of the Belt and Road and cooperation between China and Central as well as Eastern European countries, or CEEC for short, practical cooperation is also making breakthroughs. There you see the first ladies on our screen. Well, major contract projects like the Belgrade-Budapest Railway, the Mihaj-Lopapin Bridge, the E763 motorway, the expansion and upgrading of a power plant are all sweeping progress. In infrastructure construction sector, we have Hungary-Serbian Railway as an example. It is China's first high-speed railway built in Europe a joint project between China and Serbia and Hungary, and also marked the very start of cooperation between China and CEE countries. Let me now also bring in Mr. Jiang for some insights on this. A quite commemorative event we're watching right now.